Welcome back, everybody. In this video, I'm going to compare the cost of living in Taipei, Taiwan to that of my cost of living in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, in order to determine how far my savings go towards activities such as going out to eat, going shopping, traveling, and other necessities. I will do an analysis of my cost of living across a variety of categories. My objective is to evaluate the cost of living in both locations and make a comparison between the two. But before I can do so, I need to calculate how much money I spend in a month in Taipei versus how much money I spend in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. This video will present a comparison of the cost of living that I experience in Taipei, Taiwan versus Fort Lauderdale, Florida. But before I go over my monthly expenses, I would like to remind you to go ahead and subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, click that icon bell below so you don't miss out on any of my future videos. This is definitely the most effective way to support me and my channel. Let's break down my monthly expenses, shall we? My biggest savings, as you can see from the spreadsheet on the screen, are my household cost in Taipei versus Fort Lauderdale. Now, although purchasing a property in Taipei is more expensive than in Fort Lauderdale, the cost of keeping and maintaining a home is far lower in Taipei versus Fort Lauderdale. By living in Taipei, I can save more than $1,000 a month in my household expenses. Also, because of Taipei's excellent public transportation, I don't need a car, so I can save a large amount of money every month compared to my transportation cost in Fort Lauderdale, as you can see in the chart on the screen. My living expenses in Taipei are slightly higher on food and entertainment than in Fort Lauderdale. This is mainly due to the greater variety of food and entertainment choices, as well as the presence of more friends and family here in the area that I can entertain with as well. Now you can also see my healthcare premiums are much lower in Taipei versus Fort Lauderdale, but my total amount saved on healthcare in Taipei is just a little bit less than in Fort Lauderdale. This is mainly because I'm a personal friend of my physical therapist in Fort Lauderdale, and he gives me a huge discount on my monthly therapy. Now, if I had to pay his standard rates for physical therapy, I'd be saving more than $900 a month on healthcare living in Taiwan versus Fort Lauderdale. As you guys can see, my average monthly costs in Fort Lauderdale are just a little over $4,000 a month, while they're a little bit closer to just $2,600 a month in Taipei, Taiwan. In conclusion, there's no doubt that Taipei, Taiwan has a much lower cost of living for me than versus Fort Lauderdale. Living in Taipei cost me about 34% less than living in Fort Lauderdale. I believe my percentage of savings will be typical to the vast majority of expats looking to relocate to Taiwan from the United States. And their savings could be even greater if they chose to relocate to one of Taiwan's other cities. But before I finish, make sure you guys please leave a comment below, especially if you have any questions about today's video. I'd also like to hear from any other expats about how much they're saving compared to what city or country they came from. You guys have a great day. I'll see you in my next video. Make sure you please like, share, subscribe. Peace.